What's up, my comic book peeps? This is your boy J Rocks right here. Today I wanted to make a video for anybody that's thinking about getting into comics or has recently started and is kind of new to the hobby. Thought I'd make this video about these are questions you might be asking yourself or you might be thinking about doing, things you might be thinking about doing, and I'm asking myself sometimes too. And these are questions I ask myself, and maybe I could pass on some knowledge. And if you have more knowledge than me, maybe you've been down this road, you already know what's up with this. Feel free to comment on the bottom. Let me know your opinions and maybe you could give me some advice. Put me up on game and shit. Put me up on game. Let me know what I'm getting into, which way to lean to, what to do. Or if you disagree with anything I'm saying, feel free to post your comment. I would like to know that because I'm learning as I go myself. Now, PGX versus CGC. This is a question that a lot of people have asked themselves, and a lot of people have gone down this road. I've seen your guys' videos, I've seen your videos. You've been down this. I've seen you with your fancy books right there, already with their grades and everything. And that's all good. I want to do the same thing, There's 2 or 3 books I'm planning to get later this year that are pricier books, key issues. They're a little pricier, collectible characters I like. Now I want to wait till I get this in a good grade, a good high grade. And the reason for that I want them in that high grade, because I want to get them graded and slabbed. So I want a high number up there, So these are the 2 companies that do that. They grade your book, put it in a plastic case. For those of you that don't know, all you newbies out there, you might hear the term slabbed. It means graded book. Once it's slabbed, they put it in a plastic case to protect it, to keep it from getting damaged, so it can stay at exactly the grade they give it. They give it a grade, put it up there, and then now you have a fancy, nice book to look at. You look at it, and it tells you how sexy the book is. It's a 9.4, it's a 9.2. They you know how it is. They treat your book like a piece of meat. But it's all good. You want to show it off. Look at my girl, she's prettier than yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point of that. And so I wanted to do this video because the 2 big companies are those 2. And now these are the ins and outs, pros and cons, guys. Okay, PGX, guys, PGX. Listen, as far as convenience, PGX, you do an application right online. You send it in, they give you an account number, you send your books. That's what both companies. Now with PGX, you send your book in, 2 to 3 weeks later, you get your book back, right? Now, CGC, you send your book in, it takes supposedly 3 months, but I heard sometimes it could be up to 4 months. So you're waiting a long time to get those books back, or that one book, or however it is however many it is you send. Now, 3 to 4 months, 2 to 3 weeks, that's a big difference. So I have to give that to PGX. Now, question number 2, customer service, guys. Customer service. Now, with any of these comments or questions I'm giving and answering, from what I know, my knowledge, from hearing from other people, watching reviews, hearing reviews, messaging other people on websites and asking them and so forth. And then this is where I'm getting my opinions from based on that. Okay, now as far as customer service, with PGX, you get your account number, and if you got a question, you email them. And you put your account number. Has this item or account, whatever, has these books got there yet? Have they been graded yet? Have they been slabbed and tagged already in the case yet? Like any of these questions, you email them, and they reply within 24 hours. It's in the slabbing process, it's in the grading process, whatever. It's not bad, 24 hours, in the same day or the next day at the most. CGC, they give you an account number, you log on, put your account number, and it tells you where your book's at. It's on step 2, it's on step 3, it's on the grading process, it's on the slabbing process, it's already being shipped back, whatever. So as far as the customer service, I'm gonna have to give that to CGC, because at all times, as soon as you click, you know what step it's on, so you know where your book's at and where it stands at that moment. So you gotta give it to them right there. Question 3, guys. Question 3. This is a big question, guys. This might be one of the biggest deciding factors, if not the deciding factor, of which company you go with. For a lot of people, this would be the deciding factor, and for a lot of people, it'll be the next question I get into. Is price, guys. Price is important. We're all on budgets. We all got other priorities. We got our bills to pay. You know, we got other shit we gotta do. That's just life, you know. It's life. So the prices on PGX is $13 plus $5 shipping per book. So it's a total of $18 per book, and you get it back in 3 weeks, guys. With CGC, if you send a bundle like 6-7 books or something, it'll explain on the website. If you send a package deal, I think it's like $45 or $50 per book. But if you send a couple books, it's $35. So that's $35 a book compared to $18 a book. And if your book is an older book, price goes up. It's more per book because they're older books. If your book gets a high grade, oh well, we gave you a good grade, so the book's worth more. So since it's worth more, we're charging you more. So now instead of paying $35, you could be paying $70 to get one book graded, guys. To get one book graded. This is what I'm hearing, and this is from checking out the websites and all that. If you do disagree with me, let me know on the bottom. If you know something I don't. So it can be pricey. It can get expensive. And with PGX, no matter how old the book is, no matter what grade it gets, no matter how much it's worth, it's always $18 flat. That's it. So pricing, I'm gonna have to go with PGX. It's just a lot better price, a lot more convenient, and you get your book back a lot quicker. Now, if you're one of those people, I don't see anything. A lot of people frown on this. They don't like this. I don't care. I don't see anything wrong with it. If that's what you want to do with your money and your books, go for it. If you wants to sell them, buy it at a price, get it graded, sell it for a lot more, go for it. If somebody wants to buy it, you're providing a service. They don't buy it from you. They don't buy it from someone else. They're happy. They bought what they wanted. You're happy. You got the money you wanted, so you could spend that on another, you know, maybe bills, you know, or maybe another book you like more, whatever. As long as there's people willing to buy it, that service will be there, you know. The people that don't like it, they don't have to buy those books, you know, like, it's that simple. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. If you're going down that road, you might want to go see CGC, because CGC is always going to sell a lot quicker than any other company. PGX, any other grading company, people want CGC books. If they're buying it, they want it to be CGC because that's the biggest, most respectable company out of the bunch. Okay, so if you're doing it for that factor, you definitely go CGC. Now, you might think, okay, I'm having CGC, so I'm going to sell it for more and I'm going to make a bigger profit. But you paid a lot more to get it graded. You paid $100 to get it graded, and you sold it for $120 more than this guy sold his PGX one, right? So you really only made $20 profit and waited 4 months extra. I don't know if it even seems like it's worth the trouble, but whatever. That's up to each their own, right? Now, the pricing, we already got in the pricing, we already got in the grading. Grading, guys, that's the most important thing. The whole reason you're taking your books is because you want to know what condition they're in the grade. I've been hearing a lot of bad things about PGX. Their grading is inaccurate, it sucks. Oh, I got this grade, this book is nice, it's beautiful, and they gave it a 8. And it's near mint to me, you know. They gave it a 9, and I think it's a 9.6. I should have took it to CGC, right? Okay, I never took a book myself, so I can't give you an intelligent opinion on that, because I don't know. I haven't sent any books in yet. That's the whole purpose of me doing this video right here, is so you could educate me on this, and I could make my decision. Okay, now if that's the case, because I've been hearing that, oh, you know, this book would have been it's a 9.4 with PGX, it would have been 9.6, 9.8 with CGC, right? I could have sold it for a lot more. Now some people are telling me this, that, oh well, yeah, if it's a 9.4, they're kind of encouraged to give you a 9.6 or maybe a 9.8, so they could charge you more because they just gave you a higher grade. So they charge you an extra $40 because they gave you such a higher grade. And us that are not professional graders, you look at a 9.4 and you look at a 9.6, the difference is going to be so minor, you're probably not going to see it. Neither am I. You're probably not going to know. So they could say, it's a 9. Go ahead, give it a 9.6, guys, so we could get some more money in return. And they're not going to know. They can't tell. We can't tell ourselves, probably, you know? Probably, I don't know. But you're happy with that. If you go with CGC, you're happy with it that you got that higher grade. You don't mind paying that little extra money because now you can sell it for a lot more because the higher grade. So everybody wins. You're happy, you get a higher grade, you sell it for more. They're happy, they charge you a little extra. Everybody wins. That's fine. And PGX might give you a lower grade. Now, if this is true, which I don't know for a fact, then if I see online a book that's PGX at a 9 and a book that's CGC at a 9, and the CGC one's gonna sell quicker because it's CGC, and they're saying they're more expensive, I'm gonna buy that PGX book that's cheaper at the same grade because I'm gonna buy it cheaper and it might be a 9.4, it might even be a higher grade. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know, that's just me. But okay, so as far as prices, we go with that. Grading, I can't really give you who wins on grading because I don't know. I don't have any of those books yet, but I will. I will, guys. Don't worry. I'll be in the grading in the club of collecting slab books, guys. So I'll be in there sooner or later, guys. But so yeah, I can't give you an opinion on that because I don't know. But feel free to post on the bottom. What do you think? Is this true? Do they grade more harsh? Do they grade more generous? Is the price worth it? You know, let me know. Let me know, guys. Educate me here. Educate me, because I gotta know these questions before I make my decision. I'm not in the business of giving money away on a bad product. You know what I mean? So that's that. I was tempted to send a book, send it to one company, then send it to the other, then get it back, open it, send it to the other company just to see if it's true, if they give the same grade or not. But I said I'm gonna spend $20 here, another $40 here, just for this little experiment. I go, I'm not rich, guys, I'm broke. Alright? So I thought about it. I go, yeah, so like $60 I'm gonna spend on this little experiment. I go, I could buy myself a nice key issue with those $60, so I won't do it. Or maybe even 2 books I want, you know. So I changed my mind. I'm not doing that. I was, so I could do a video on it, but maybe later, maybe once I get a raise, guys, once I get a raise. But yeah, now people say oh, PGX is cheaper, so they don't know what they're doing. The grading is awful, that's why it costs less. Tell you a little story about Walmart, guys. Walmart, when they started a competition with Target, Kmart, they had all the same service, same products for a cheaper price, right? Does that mean that Kmart and Target were better? No, it's just new, so they gotta sell you a cheaper, give you a cheaper price to get you to come in the store. Once you like the prices and you see it's the same shit, you're gonna start coming there, going there more often. You know, so I think that's what, and then now that's a lot more Walmart, and it's a lot bigger brand than Kmart or Target is. So I'm thinking maybe PGX is doing the same. They're the newer company, so maybe they're selling service, the same service, and maybe it's not worse, maybe it's the same, and they're just giving you a better deal to establish themselves and establish a clientele, and maybe to get people to go to them, and in the process of doing that, stealing customers from the competition. So maybe they could grow bigger than the competition. It can be true, you know. You never know. That could be what, you know. Maybe in 8-10 years, PGX will be the dominant force and not CGC, because maybe everybody will start saying, you know what, this is getting expensive. If I'm gonna grade 50 books, and I can save $40 on each book, I'm grading 50 books, $40 each. It starts adding up, guys. The money starts piling up, and you could buy more books or shoes, whatever it is you want with that money, right? Most likely go back to your invest it back into your hobby of collecting. So you could get those same maybe more people will start going to PGX, saving more money, and that company will start growing. Now they say, well, then why do they return your books so quick? Why do they return them in 3 weeks? And this company takes 4 months. They're a lot more accurate. They really get into the nitty gritty of checking the grading every nook and cranny. This can be true, guys. It can, I don't know, it can very well be exactly why it takes so long. Or it can be that PGX is not as big a company, so they don't have as many books to grade, so they get to your book quicker and send it back quicker. And CGC is such a big company. It's the leading company in this type of service, so they have so many books they gotta get through to finally get to your book. And that's why they might take so long, because everybody wants CGC. There's no ins, no buts, no nothing about it. We all know that. Is the better product right now. Does that mean is the more no, you know what? Let me rephrase that, guys. Let me rephrase that. Is the more popular brand more popular right now? That doesn't mean it's better. So that was Comix101 for today, guys. You guys let me know what you think about this video and your opinions on the bottom.